Greetings and welcome to City Skylines Deepford, episode 77. So, before recording, and people on Discord will know this, so if you want to see the Discord server, head over to our Discord server, and have chats and get to the pre-recorded information and things before the episode come out, and just have chats with the community and stuff. It's fun! But regardless of that, there's always a link in the description for the Discord server. It is just a nice place, and blah blah blah. It's fun. Go there. Do it. Anyway, regardless, I was looking at this pretty green here, and I thought, I don't like the fact this green is here. It's supposed to be a river, right? Simple enough. I mean, look at it. It's supposed to be a river. It's a bit of river down here, and it's all stagnant water now. There's just no movement. So I thought, okay, I want to solve this problem, and I want to deal with it. Now the problem really is, it's not the fact that the dam's turned off. There's still a water through if they're turned off. It just doesn't generate power and doesn't cost us a crap ton of money to do nothing. The problem is the water level's not high enough on this side. And I thought, you know what? It's caused by these guys. They're draining so much water out of the system here that it's to cause the water level to be down. And to some extent, that's true. But I turned them all off and it didn't really help the situation that much. So I thought, how about we do something I've been wanting to do for a long while? And I went over here and I built a dam across there. Filled that bit of land in and built a dam across there. And I made sure the dam was the same water height as that dam there. So that the two sections would then let the water out equally and cause... Because if this were lower, the water would come out this side and wouldn't even get to the height on that side. And it made sense. So I set it all up. And things went badly. Let's get rid of that, by the way. Get rid of that. Things went badly. First of all, this dam here... entirely submerged. In fact, if I remember to do it, to be a copy of the screenshot I took. But yeah, that dam entirely underwater. Second thing happened was, it turns out that becomes a low water mark. Yeah, that there becomes low water, and the water pours over that into this little ditch, through the house, down that little gully there, fills this little bit up here at the river, down that gully, and floods all of this area. Yeah. And then, to make it better, this dam starts pumping in water out so fast to make up for the fact that there's water behind it now, that the water level on that side and the water level on this side are very much equal, and the dam only produces about 30 megawatts. Yeah. So it's the water levels are equal. The problem is, when the water level on this side is on line with that line, well, you see how that dips down? It flooded, so this half of the Washington Toads Hills got flooded by that water coming down here. This half got flooded by the water coming from here. It then sent water into this part of town here, and then filled all this up to the brim, to the point where the bus station was flooded. Parts of Bram's Island were flooded. Little bits of RJ's area was flooded. Over this side, the water level was being contained nicely apart from overflowing that dam. There was no flooding in this area at all. It was fairly well contained. And after a while, I went, you know what? What if I blow the dams up? So I blew the dams up, all of them, just for fun. And the ensuing water rush from the water that had now capped up here basically meant that the water now flooded in this area, all of this area, all of Bram's Island, all of RJ's Island. It even got to DJ's Farms, Alpha Epic Farms, Miss Washington's Stone Mine, bits of the Lynch Square, and yeah. And yet somehow there's still a forest fire here. Because why not? So, I'm not quite sure we should build the dams here anymore at this point in time. I still want to build. I want to solve the water problem. So, as a short-term water problem measure, because I do want to get rid of this dry land, I'm going to put down one of these freshwater outlets. I can put these, but no, I'm putting freshwater outlets. I want to put them down here. Oh, they go up there and they'll attach nice to the wall. Ooh. Give me two up there then. With a nice little separation. I'll put two on this side. Can they fit a bit lower into the ground? Because those ones are... No, okay. Put two there then. Because we're not using the dam as a dam, so I have no problem with actually just bypassing it entirely. Pipe those in. We do have excess water we can use here. There we go. And put you two. You can pipe it into that one. We should start seeing those pump out water which hopefully 4 of those, this day would sit a bit lower like them though. If they pump out the water, which they can very much easily do, what's that water supply like? Here we go, access. They should start pumping out water, which will allow this to flow, right? In theory. I have got the game running at maximum speed and none of them are pumping water out, so I'm guessing it's just saying, there we go. I thought it was going to tell us we didn't have the actual excess water for the job. But there we go, 3 of them pumping out water, 4 pumping out water, and they are fresh water, so they don't worry about pollution. So I'm going to ignore them for a short while and see if they start pumping out water. Now, I kind of want to do the dams again though. I know the weak points of the hill are there and there, so I can preempt them. And that dam is quite full. So 2 options are to build that dam higher, which we don't really want to do due to we have a road coming off of it. Or we have to just be careful with us. And what I want to do also is move all of these upstream to here. So maybe we can start off the dams a bit earlier anyway. Maybe. But hopefully they're going to start pumping some water into the system, and we'll give those a chance to do that. But anyway, things that we want to be doing as well as that lot are, I should have a traffic problem over here yet. It's not kicked in yet. There's a problem here and I need to see again to fix it. But that's something we're going to look into. In the meantime, also something that's confused me a few times is vehicles here coming through and going straight across. Why? You have a motorway to stay on. Why would you go straight through? It doesn't. That guy there. See? He came down the off-ramp, through the road, and back on again. Now, this is not Euro Truck Simulators. I do that in Euro Truck Simulator because, it's fun. But stop it. Just stop it. So, regardless of that, I'm actually starting to see the problem here starting to build up. I want to build up a bit more so we can actually have a problem to deal with. But anyway, our bigger problem, though, is something that Chad Tucker mentioned to us ahead of time, and we knew about it ahead of time, and I thought we built enough crematoriums and stuff to deal with it, but apparently not. And the problem is, the 2,504 currently dead bodies in the city. Yeah. Pretty much everywhere has dead bodies. And it's because of the... what's called, if you haven't seen this part of the game before, it's all the city, by the way. Only little bits that we don't have problems. If you haven't had this problem before, it's actually known as the death spiral. Not spiral, death wave. It's known as the death wave by the communities. And basically it's because we had that massive drop in population, then a massive surge in population to replace them, which meant a whole bunch of young people moved in, so they all die at the same time. So this is a wave that's going to happen quite a lot, and it's something we can't really get away from anymore. The only thing we can do is have more capacity. So what we're going to do is to help out with capacity issues, we're going to budget up our hospitals, because hospitals and death care are the same budget. There we go. Budget up our hospitals, because our crematoriums have 7 vehicle capacity. Normally, where's my other crematorium in this area? There it is. Now it has 9, so we're taking up a couple of vehicles. That will help. The thing is, we have the capacity to deal with this. If we actually look at the capacity thing, we have a 4,000 capacity and 2,000 dead. The problem is we just don't have the vehicles to get the dead to the crematoriums. So that's extra vehicles there. And what I'm planning on doing is just sort of in little areas, put a bank of crematorium vehicles just to get in there and sort out the problem. So let's do that now. Let's give me just a standard side road. We'll do the job. It has to be 2-way because they have to get back into the thing. I want to make sure that they have the ability to get back into the building. Can't do it there, unfortunately. Well, we can put a wall on that line there. So this part of the city here it's sort of the entrance to the main city. So I'm going to put a bank of these guys down. I can't put it there for some reason. I'm guessing that's just vehicle road type. Is that a standard road type? Shouldn't be. It's like a normal road to me. It's probably the proximity of something else. Maybe that thing. Put down a couple of crematoriums though. Help out with the death situation. Aha. It's the power cables. Now that's a whole bunch of those. Now technically we don't need that many. But we do want them. So let's get the power cable back in again. There we go. So they will produce a whole bunch of hearses able to get out there and solve the problem. Look at that. Now they're going to cause a bit of a flood of vehicles, but I feel that's not a problem. That's just there. Over here, I also found out we don't have any death care pretty much in the city of this area. So let's get some of these guys dropped down. So we need some in this area. Because you guys have none. Then around these areas, I'm just going to drop them around kind of semi-randomly at this point. Because they need to be just dropped in. Because they are important. There we go. And that will give us a supply. We have now a 5,000 capacity because these guys are pretty damn efficient. But also all the old towns that were okay are now being a little overdone. So let's drop a few of these guys down in big populated areas. Because these high density areas are just getting ravaged by death right now. And there's not really a problem in these lower areas. Mostly because they don't really have a death problem. Which is in part due to the fact that they're a small population, so the one crematorium in that area can handle them. But we are in need of more crematoriums just generally. So a good idea would be to place... Ooh, we could put them on the bus station's exit, and they would probably flood the bus station stuff, but they would have access to the roundabout immediately. It's a bit tricky, a bit dicey to put it there or not. You know what, it's probably worth to put them back up here then. Just a line of here. I mean, the only thing that goes on this road really is a handful of traffic and the bus depot, so that should be fine. Now these are going to cost me some money because they're not cheap to run. They cost us $7.20 a week to run, so we're going to be losing some money in the process. But I feel like getting rid of the dead bodies is a good thing. Also, I also feel that some of these places had coverage at some point, and I've lost that coverage in wake of recent-ish events. There we go, 3 there. That should... It's not going to be enough to cover all the areas, especially like this area, where you've got a lot of death going to be a problem. But I am feeling these areas could do with extra crematoriums to really help out. And if they don't use them in these areas, they'll spread the people. The vans will go out to other areas, so it will work out in the long run. Let's see. I need to put you guys over here. Oh, perfect spot for you. This side. There you go. 2 crematoriums there. That should really help out with your death problem, because you don't have many crematoriums overall in this area. There we go. That should help out a lot. I mean, it's not going to solve the problem, but it should help out with the problem. This traffic problem here is starting to annoy me, though. See, it's backing up here, it's backing up there. That's because of the crossing lanes. So let's go and deal with your traffic problem. You guys can only go to that first lane. You guys... Get back here. You guys can only go to the middle lane. And the purple can only go to the outer lane. That should mean you guys flow much, much better. I mean, you'll still do something up here where you change lanes, but at least it's not at the junction itself, and those that don't want to change won't have a problem. Yeah, also, I'm feeling this could be done in a dual lane, just to help out with... because vehicles going through could be a problem. So first thing I want to do is switch that out to a dual lane. Give me 2 lanes, 2 lanes, 2 lanes. Upgrade you to 2 lane. There we go. I don't want 2 lanes coming off of the motorway, just 1 lane, but split it into 2 as soon as you can. There you go. And left turn and right turn. Excellent. And a straight ahead. Why would you... Let's get rid of the straight ahead. I feel the straight ahead isn't needed. There we go. And they might even stop those vehicles coming down here. They want to go straight through. They might just stay up there, might they? And now they're doing that congestion problem here because they're idiots. But that's their choice. We are losing a lot of money right now. Not quite sure why, but we are. But there we go, look at that. What are you doing in there? Hold on a minute, you came from the highway, you come down here, get to the junction, and then are you going to turn to there as well? Oh, you are, aren't you? Okay, so they're using that as a roundabout because they desperately want to go through there. I don't know why they want to go through there, but they can go away. There really isn't a reason for that. We could give them maybe a little roundabout to help turn them around, but I don't see the point. I mean, if you're on that road, you made your choice to go on that road. You didn't need to be on that road for any reason. So Yeah. There's a lot of vehicles on this road now. It's a busy junction. I mean, wow, that is... Okay, well, what we're going to do here is make this a bit more optimized. You go to that lane. You can turn that way. You go into the first lane only. That will stop congestion problems. You go to the outer lane. You go to the inner lane. That will stop you two from having issues, and you can turn that way. And that should keep them from crossing each other other than just the occasional actual crossing each other, which I'm hoping won't be a problem. And I'm really hoping that by not having that turnaround point here, that the vehicles that we're going through would actually use the main motorway now. Your owner exporting... If you're exporting, why are you coming into the town when it's still on the motorway? I might need to put traffic lights on this as well. Ooh, what's your problem? Here. Oh, it's your problem is people being idiots again. Ah, okay. You come in. You got like 3 lanes you could possibly choose from. Why wouldn't you merge into one? There you go. That should solve that problem. Didn't solve this problem, but solved that problem. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Look at them move immediately. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. There's not much traffic here. It just looks worse because it goes under a road and there's parked cars on the road. But it's not actually as bad as it looks. This is as bad as it looks. That bit says not. I could probably speed this up with a slip road here. It won't be such a hard turn. That would be fine. That would solve a problem. But I mean, how many of these vehicles are actually wanting to go for here? Where can I click on the vehicles? Oh, because you're still active. Never mind. Never mind. You're fine. You're going that way. You're going that way. You're returning to facility. Where are you going? If you're going up there, why are you going down here? I mean, you've got access to that road, right? And they haven't set any rules up here telling you you're not allowed to be in the right lane. Okay, I'm going to put a slip road here for the idiots in the system. Wow, I haven't had to do an idiot slip road for a long while. Give me a bendy road, give me an elevated road. We'll just do a nice little hop just there. Or we won't, because it's apparently on the hill. There you go. Then we'll drop you down and connect you up to that road, because apparently that's something you need to have happen. There you go. And then from here to there, because you're an idiot. Hopefully we'll start seeing vehicles use it, because they're idiots. I still hate the drop as it is, but no one should be on that road. You're returned to facility. Fine. You're the hearse. Yep. I already told you I hate you, Tractor Man. There was no reason to go through there. None. Nada. Zilch. Zero. Stop it. I don't know why they did that. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm leaving it there for a short while, but if I find a good way to get rid of it, I'm getting rid of that road. It's annoying. Wow, that is stupid. Okay, well, that's that one done. There's a congestion problem here, and we have the same problem here. Look. Trucks coming through and going through. Why? And you're causing congestion on the back. What? What is wrong with you, trucks? I'm going to stop you from doing that. You should be a 2-lane road anyway, for the same sort of reason. Upgrade. Boom, boom. Perfect. Then we do lane control with that one. This one seems to take much more immediate effect. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. You get to go there. You get to go there. And you get to go there. immediate effects should kick in. Yes, some vehicles will go up the road and come back down again, causing some problems. But at this point in time, I feel it might hopefully stop them using this stupid lane. Why do they even... Why? Why is that even a thing? How was our death count? We were passing around 2,000 before we started the episode. We're at 846. Look at that. We're on top of the actual death counter now. All those extra people and all those extra monies going into the system will reduce the budget soon, hopefully. I'm going to leave that on because it shouldn't be a problem once they stop doing these weird little turns. You see, you're going to the harbour, which means you're going down this road, which means there was no reason for that. I saw that. You. Come off that road. Look, the what? Stop. You. I disagree with you. Go away. You should go away as well. Feel bad about yourself. Go. Alright, so that's one tractor dealt with. It won't stop the others, but it makes me feel a bit better. Okay, so we've solved some different problems. We've solved some death care problems. We've not solved the hemorrhaging money problem, but that's just... I think that's our budget problem. Yeah, because that was like 60,000 before, now it's 150,000, so... We can bring the budget down pretty soon. DJ's been at work again over here. Fine Fashions was on fire. Damn it. If it hadn't been put out, I'd have called it Fire Fashions. This area is now... It has water in it. Look at that. Water all the way down. Yeah, it's not fast flowing, but it's flowing. So I guess the question to be asked is, do I leave these guys operational? Or do I try and put the dam in place and not have the entire city flood? I feel the city flooding's a bad idea, but I still want to try it. Maybe we try it later. Okay, and as the last thing we'll do before we end the episode, because I did ask about this area up here, and I'll be building that in the next episode. That the suggestions there was blimps or cable cars, and the comments were blimp, 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 blimps, and cable cars. So both. But blimps first because I got like multiple messages, although it was one message with the word blimp like 7 times. So either way, I still count that as multiple. So blimps are going to be placed down pretty soon. This area will get a blimp access, and then this down here somewhere, maybe multiple places down here will have blimp access. But the thing I'm going to do first is Chad Tucker has requested a change to his area. The requested change, let's see, it was not done that one, it's done in that one. The requested change was to make it a self-sufficient area, so commercial, office, residential specifications. Residential are new to the green world stuff. And he has requested access to the self-sufficient buildings. Boop. There we go. We should start seeing most of these houses get destroyed and rebuilt. That's the way that it works in the game. They don't just sort of go, hey, I'm going to do an upgrade and upgrade the house. They demolish all the buildings that are not of the new type, and then they flood it with the new ones. So as you can see, they're already popping buildings off. And you're back to not having food again, aren't you? Ugh. Your food problems really annoy me. But this will cause a small drop in population, because it's quite a large area. But it should cause a regrowth, because we have the mod installed to keep the levels high. So we should start seeing them rebuilding pretty quickly, hopefully. In fact, there we already have a regrowth there of the Hickory residents. So we're definitely going to see them regrow. We'll come back to that sometime in the next episode to sort of point out that it worked or not. But we're doing pretty well. And DJ Fire's back again. I mean, it's spread to 3 buildings now. Forestry friends, fine furniture. Okay, I have to this time around. Please, no, let me into the box before the firemen arrive. Fire furniture, there we go. And you're already fixed. Aha! I got to the building before you did, my friends. Okay, so we haven't done much on the building today. We've done some traffic management stuff in this area, which I still feel most of you guys are going the wrong place. Where are you going? To the harbour. I ever mentioned I hate you guys? I wish I knew why they were doing that. That's my thing. If I knew why you're there to go to the harbour when that road is what takes you to the harbour, it would be so much nicer. And you're not even like there's no filters on your road, so you're not even being told to get in that lane, you're just doing it because you're idiots. Because you're going into that city, you're going in there, you're going around something, coming back again. It's just like, why? Why are you doing these things? And if anyone knows why this is even happening, please let me know. I need to stop it because it's starting to annoy me. How is our death care doing? Death care is down to 781. I believe we have the capacity now to put the budget back to normal and not die from lack of money, because that's a potential issue. There we go. And that should help get those numbers down. The numbers are going to be quite high for a while due to the sheer number of dead, and also the dead will keep on going. Kind of something the dead do. They don't tend to go away. They do just tend to turn up and stay around for a while. You kind of have to deal with them at some point. But regardless of that, how's our power and war situations? You are good, and garbage is good. Alright, all is looking good at the moment in all the city areas, apart from the dead bodies that are everywhere, and DJ's fires are spreading to all the things. Yeah, that's just DJ though. We can ignore him for a while. But anyway, let me know what you think of the traffic thingy. If you have a solution to this, and I can get rid of this horrible road, and I don't want to put another one over here. I don't want them crossing over there, but they might have to back on again. If you know why they're doing it and how I can stop them, please let me know. It's getting frustrating and they're kind of annoying people. But until next time, also let me know what you think about the dams. I'd personally lean away from the dams now. I don't want to flood the city. Maybe we do that as an end goal thing, like to flood the city by building massive dams and then letting the water out and a big massive explosion as the end game. Or we could hire that dam up, make it tall so it won't be such a bigger problem, or we just have to leave it without the dams. But either way, let me know what you think, and I will implement those ideas. But until next time, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.